If your subscription box is looking a little bit low, check these out. Hi, welcome, come on in. My name is Aoife and today I'm taking you through some of my favourite booktubers who come from right across Europe. I'm not going to focus on Irish booktubers, I'm not going to focus on UK booktubers because I feel like they get quite a lot of shout outs. I'm going to focus on the ones who come mainly from mainland Europe. There are a couple here that will fit pretty much any reading taste, so do take a look at some of them. First up is Daniela from Only for a Page. Daniela lives in Prague, in Czechia, and I absolutely adore her content. Daniela has made 2 original tags. She's made the International Booktuber tag, which focuses on, as I've said, people who don't come from the US, from Ireland, from the UK, where the really big clout booktubers would come from. It's more so people whose first language isn't English, who can't access English language books as easily as some of the rest of us can, and I absolutely love going through that tag and just watching new people and new voices to discover. Recently, she has also made the Contradictions book tag, which takes you from some of your favorite genres and things that you might not love about them to some of your least favorite genres and things that you might love about those. There is definitely something for everybody on her channel as well, because Daniela reads a lot of contemporary, she reads a lot of fantasy, she reads a lot of historical fiction. She's got a pretty wide book taste, I would say, so anything that you have enjoyed, I'm pretty sure she's loved it too. Next is Linna from Lena Reads, and Linna is from Latvia, so she does feature, as you would expect, quite a lot of books by Latvian authors, or books that are written in Latvian, or books that are originally written in English and translated for a Latvian reading audience, and I absolutely love to see that. I love to see people championing authors from their own countries. It's something that I try to do so much with Irish authors, but seeing it from countries that maybe people don't read a lot from is such a great experience. Next up is 3 Dutch booktubers, and the first one is Leonie from the book Leo. Leonie is a master's student of biosciences, something biochemistry, I believe. And not only does she take you through quite a lot of booktube videos and a lot of reading vlogs, but there have been times as well that she has discussed the internship that she is doing at the moment or how her studies are going. She's taking you through a day in the life of studying, a day in the work life that she's had to do. Leonie and I also kind of have similar reading tastes. The romances that she has read and loved are also ones that I have read and loved. So if there's any kind of person who might introduce me to fantasy, I think it's gonna be her. Then you have Books with Leo. Not the same person. This is actually run by Leora, who again lives in the Netherlands, and she is a graphic designer and also runs her own Etsy shop where you can buy printouts, you can buy bookmarks, you can buy notebooks. There are some really gorgeous things on there. I've actually seen a couple of them that I would really love to get for a friend of mine, so someday when the money comes in, I'm going to buy one of those. Again, Leora has quite an expansive reading taste. She reads quite a lot of fantasy, she reads quite a lot of contemporary books, and like Leonie, there's a lot of contemporary romance books that Leora has really enjoyed that I've also really liked. So I think we can say that my book tastes kind of match with those a bit more than anyone else that I've said on this list so far. Leora also does quite a lot of chilled out reading vlogs. She's done a read with me video that was the first read with me video I think I had ever seen, and it was such a simple concept of making a cup of tea, setting a timer for 30 minutes and then just sitting down and reading on camera. I absolutely loved it and I went out searching for more of them, but if she does bring them back, I'm all over it. Then you have Sanne from Books and Quills. Sanne is Dutch, but at the moment is living in the UK and has been in London for quite some time, I believe. Not only is Sanne a really avid reader, but she also works in publishing. She has worked in social media, and I think at the moment now she's a freelance publisher, social media copywriter. So if you are thinking of getting into publishing in any shape, way or form, if you want to do it in sales, if you want to do it in marketing or editorial, definitely go and check out her channel because she has got some fantastic resources for if you are applying for jobs, if you want to write your cover letter, how to ace your interview, and some things that you should expect if you do get the job and what you might be finding in the other side. Sanne can also give you some really great tips on where to start with Dutch literature. For the majority of the video that she made, a lot of them are translated into English, and it is a great chance for you to get a little bit more diversity and variety into your bookshelves. Another booktuber who grew up in mainland Europe but lives in the UK at the moment is Gabriella from Books and Other Nerd Things. Gabriella and I also have quite differing reading tastes. She reads quite a lot of horror, she reads a lot of sci-fi, she reads a lot of fantasy and historical fiction, but when we do both read romance books, our tastes once again do kind of line up. Gabriella has also just started a new series on her channel called So You Like ... where she's going to take you through some books that will match into a particular trope that you really enjoyed. The first one that she did just came out and it was about found family tropes. So if that is something that you are interested in, definitely go and check her video out. Gabriella is also on TikTok and she is absolutely phenomenal on there. She's one of my favorite bookish creators to follow on there. So do go and check her out on that platform too. The next booktuber who grew up in mainland Europe but also moved to the UK, I doubt she needs an introduction. Surely you have heard of G from Book Roast. G first hosted the Magical Readathon in, I think, March or April 2020. It might have been a little bit earlier than that. But she has brought it on to create her entire own world, her own school system, her own ecosystem, her own kind of maps and places, and it has just exploded. It looks phenomenal. I didn't take part in it this year because I missed the announcement and I missed all of the excitement of it, but the next time that it comes around, I am definitely on for it. I also absolutely love G's reading vlogs because they are so cozy, they're so they just have this really nice energy about them. And also she has got 2 cats who pop their heads in every now and then. And I absolutely love seeing other people who are cat moms too. Next up is Sarah from Voyage through Worlds. And Sarah and I actually met when I was trying to find some German speaking booktubers who I could practice German with, who I could kind of share vibes with, share some ideas, maybe try and put a kind of collaboration together in my 3rd language and their 1st language and see if I could kind of hit the bar. The collaboration never appeared, but I have still been checking Sarah's channel out quite a lot, despite our differences in tastes and what we tend to read. Sarah is Austrian and at the moment she lives in Vienna, and there are some really gorgeous vlogs with footage of Vienna on her channel, but she also reads quite a lot of fantasy, she reads quite a lot of historical fiction, she reads a lot of thrillers, so if those are the kind of things that you enjoy, you will definitely find a home on Sarah's channel. Next is another booktuber who was born in here and then moved to here. So that is Sasha from the Wild Sasha. Sasha grew up around the Bosnia-Herzegovina or Croatia area, but at the moment she is living in the Dutch-speaking area of Belgium, but she speaks French as her main language. Sasha is a wonderful booktuber and she has organised some phenomenal readathons, including the Slavicathon, which celebrates authors from the Slavic countries such as Slovakia, Slovenia, Bosnia, Croatia, all of the areas that you may not think about when you are putting a TBR together. You may not think you know any authors from there or any books that are set there, and it definitely will open up your bookshelves a little bit more. She also does some live sprints or some reading sprints for her wolf pack, which is the followers of her channel, and I am sure that you would love to join in some of those reading sprints too. Last up is Mary from Mary Among Stories. Mary is Portuguese and she is living in Lisbon, and the main focus of her channel is classical literature. So if you love the Bronte sisters, if you love Pride and Prejudice, you are definitely going to love Mary's channel. Recently, Mary has done a reading vlog of her entire experience of reading Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. So if you've never read that book before, or if it's one of your favorites on your shelves, then definitely go and check out her vlog. It's got some phenomenally cozy B-roll as well, but she gives you all of her entire thoughts on the book itself. Those are just some booktubers from across Europe who I absolutely love watching and catching up on. Are there any booktubers from around Europe that you have really enjoyed? Please do let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe because I have new videos up every week. Now, get on out of here.